All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto you. How about you, Mawah Shabbat, Shem Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostle and others of the great millstone. Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the word of sincerity and the truth. Yeah, I just want to do a quick in transit. I'm on my way to work, and it's been a few things that's been taking place. A few things I want to speak on through the Spirit, and it's gonna kind of revolve around the precept. How wrong judgment proceedeth. How this place, like how the scripture says, surely you're turning of things upside down. Everything is upside down in this society, man. I had seen this one Edomite make a statement about how the unjust, which we already know, but how the wicked rule because they don't give a damn. You just go around killing and destroying people, doing all kind of sadistic shit, without second guessing. He was like, really, we should be killing them, but we can't because we're nice, And the true fact of the matter is, you have individuals that have immunity, immunity to do wickedness, liberty to do evil. And certain individuals, of course, we already know there's repercussions that come for said actions that you do. You can't just go around just executing judgment, because what, you're going to get prosecuted, you're going to get indicted. So that's not wisdom, but nonetheless, we see that this kingdom that we're living in is just constantly putting out ill will, on earth. A case of point, I just seen this. It said that the officer in the Breonna Taylor case, if I'm not mistaken, now she just raised up the deputy. So you can kill a Jake, and you're gonna go up the ranks. You can rob it, depending on the position you in, especially being an Edomite. They don't look down upon these people when they do us injustices, man. The majority of these Negroes, they're all about trying to, get benefits from these so-called white people. So they're afraid to speak out about the injustices that take place, which has this man on a high horse, because he created an elaborate prison, for the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans to reside in. And really everybody in this thing is in this prison hole, man. You had, which I watched a video about Tucker Carlson getting kicked off of the news airways. And they showed a video, and he was talking to one of the Kennedys, I forget, Robert Kennedy Jr., if I'm not mistaken. But what he was saying was a lot of things going in regards to how they're, taking Jake off of welfare, putting Jake in a fucked up position while simultaneously bailing out banks and putting all kind of money into Ukraine. They're funding wars, and they're using their funds, to perpetuate death while simultaneously depriving the poor, depriving the needy, giving the people limited, if not any, access to relief, and that's all throughout America, in Michigan, Ohio, here in Georgia, all the states, man, and they do these things deliberately. It's not coincidental, it's not these things aren't just done accidentally unto you people. This man hates you. He bears a strong hatred for you, and that's how we know that he's going to do certain things through his means to constantly put down heavier judgment upon you. Revelations 12 and 12, See, he's tiptoeing around the fact of his racism. He knows how to play racism, and systematic racism. He knows how to do these things systematically. It's an art to being a racist, man. It's an art to being a devil. It's an art to being the wicked, And this man that's why you have witchcraft. Which the word craft, it deals with art, to artifice or to craft, So this man crafts out wickedness, crafts out evil, and like scripture speak about how he even plants nets all over the place, man. And Jake is always just getting caught up in those nets. You know, so you gotta steer clear of this devil, man. Steer clear of this system. You know, because it's designed, especially for a black, Latino, and Native American, man. Predominantly these Judites, man, these Negroes. It's designed for us to fail, man. It's designed for us to, you know, to be destroyed. You know, to be poisoned. You know, to be mistreated. You know, I just seen something with the 19 masks and how they're causing like testicular cancer. It's causing all kind of different defects in the body for wearing that bullshit. You see, but who was the one that packaged it for the safety of man? Your government. They're the ones that advise you to wear a mask, mandated it for you to wear a mask. But then if you have adverse effects and you try to get some type of medical assistance, they're not even going to give you that relief. They just cut people off, if I'm not mistaken, Medicaid. That was another thing that this guy said, how Robert Kennedy, how a lot of these individuals, they're being deprived from medicine, and then it's poison medicine at that, you know. So this man isn't even giving you it's crazy, he ain't even giving you a healthy supply of poison, if that even makes sense. This man don't even want to give you enough poison to live off of pseudo life, to live off of artificial life. You can't say that this man is not the devil, man. You know, we had some evil people in our history. You know, and you got to look at a lot of these assholes, man. You know, a lot of these, you know, individuals that were over governments. You know that you know, we all know of Hitler. What's this other guy in Africa? I think it was Gaddafi. You know, it was a few individual faces that were just, you know, doing all kind of evil, but none of them come close to these different international bankers. Hitler ain't effing with the bankers, not by a long shot. You know, nobody. And guess what? These banks and these corporations, they're the ones that's keeping you constantly in debt, constantly fed up, constantly oppressed, depressed, you know, constantly chasing after nothing, which is an American lie. You know, people call it American dream, but it's really an American nightmare. Everybody's living in this constant nightmare trying to chase some type of relief and happiness, which really, you know, turns you on your back, and it just shows that you can't get what you desire to receive, you know. And that's how, you know, this man has ruled over the world. You know, you had this one audio, which Lord will not do a lesson on that too. This guy was speaking about if I were the devil, you know, and he spoke about doing all kind of menacing things upon the face of the earth and keeping the masses of the people, you know, hell bent on living a lifestyle, you know, but it's like I said, it's adversarial onto them, you know, living a lifestyle of a joyousness and things of that nature. But and he seems like he's trying to feed you that, but he's really trying to kill you, man. You know, the scriptures speak about that. We went through that class yesterday, how the Lord gave this man, you know, authority to kill, and best believe he's using that sword. The Most High gave him that. Genesis the 27th chapter, Esau received the blessing of the sword. And when you read Revelation the 6th chapter, that same blessing is in this man's dwelling quarters, man. Look at the defensive budget. Look at the federal budget. The majority of it is geared towards death. You know, planting bases all over the face of the earth. You know, to destroy the masses of the people and their nation. You know. So, you know, the Lord is going to deliver us soon, man. It's only a few prophecies left. You know, Lord willing, we're those men. It's only a few prophecies left. We just got to continue to stay down. You know, scriptures speak about doing the work of an evangelist. You know, scriptures speak about enduring. You know, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So we got to do that, you know, because the same ones that stay down is the same ones that the Lord is going to raise up in due time. I didn't want to make this too long, you know. So Hopefully, brothers and a few sisters will edify them and end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shem, Kakodash. Double honor to the apostle, that was a great millstone. Shalom, Amakim.